So here we have spaceships and other diorama items dealing with a spaceship, like this airlock. Couple more airlock doors for diorama use. Another one. This is the alien shuttlecraft. This is what it looks like from the front. This is what it looks like from the rear. Alpha Orion 435 Heavy Long Range Transport. Here from the rear. Another angle with a comet. This is an ancient derelict spaceship. Here's a asteroid flyby. Here's the asteroid harvest. Asteroid mining station. Asteroid processing ship and scout ship. This is the bottom. This is, again, the asteroid processing ship and the scout ship. The idea is you could use a scout ship to go to space stations or landing on planets. So this is the thing that captures the asteroid, and then it is processed. There's the rear with the engines. This is the asteroid processing ship scout ship. Another view of it. This is a stop on Comet 67P Churyumov Gerasimenko. That's actually a real comet, a picture of a real comet that the probe took in real life, and I just added the probe. This is a Stromo commercial mining vehicle passing by. Pluto. That was Pluto in the picture. This captured vessel and ship by myself. It's a cargo handler inside a ship bay. SETI Budka 987 outbound. This is classic lighted flying saucer, like from the 1950s. This is Colonial Marines transport. This is a Comet Harvester. Here's another picture of the Comet landing. Commercial cargo tug. Commercial cargo tug. SETI Budka 987. Look at the face on the front of it. This is within a spaceship. We have a containment breach on a research vessel. It's a close-up. We're not sure what was in it, are we? It's loose in the ship, though. It's not a good a good situation. Custom flying saucers, attack of the UFOs. Custom flying space car. It is from the front. Here it is from the rear. This is Deep Space Station 12 and ships. Another picture of Deep Space Station 12. Here's a different deep space station with mooring points for ships to dock. It's another door, airlock door. This is a diorama special effect data transfer conduit inside a ship. This is the ECS Distant Horizon. There it is from the side. Here it is from the front. This is Fast Attack Gunship White Fang. Here's FedEx Space Express freighter. Here's a front view. Here's a rear view. Here's an entire fleet of spaceships. Many of them made with parts of ink pens. This is a fuel refining spaceship. This is a future space cargo ship. This is a future space interceptor. Gamma Hydra 4 shuttle. Gumball machine prizes to UFO collection. Interplanetary fast shuttle Gamma Hydra 4. Interplanetary flash shuttle return flight. There's a view from the side. This one's the interplanetary shuttle from Gamma Hydra. Interplanetary shuttle front view. Interplanetary shuttle rear view. Side view. This one includes a skiff on the bottom here. Here you can see the skiff mounted when you look at the bottom of it. This one's entitled Intruder and Main Engineering. This is a lander on the moon. Same picture. Oops. Same picture earlier. Leaving the Sigma Draconis system. Long-range planetary shuttle. Long-range transport from Epsilon Eridani 2. Lost near Epsilon Eridani. Another shot of the lander with this astronaut walking on the moon. It's a lunar shuttle docked at Star City, the first city on this planet. Main maintenance access panel with repair droids. Main ventilation panel with alien creature. Here's a side view of that Zero-G cargo hauler in the docking bay. There's a Work B pilot. Here's a Work B on landing ramp, Deep Space 3. Work B asteroid capture. This is one side view. Work in progress space tug ship. You can see I used a train car. Work in progress space truck 2. Work in progress custom spaceships. weapons fire near an asteroid field. This is made with the tumbler and some other Batmobile parts. Under maximum thrust. Here's a UFO touching down. From the top. Here's a UFO taken from the cockpit of a turbine otter seaplane. Three space yachts. This is the Nostromo underside. This is the Nostromo over a gas giant. The Nostromo outward bound. Close-up of the Nostromo landing. The Nostromo commercial mining ship. Super Guppy space tug with barge. Another picture of the Starfighter adrift. Space tug underside. Space tug top view. Space tug near Epsilon Eridani. Space tug in docking bay from the rear. Overhead view of the space tug. There's space tug and cargo. Space trucking. Space truck. Space trading post. Trillium. Space tank over Rigel 7. This is the nose of the tank. You got some art there. Here it is from the front. Space tanker in transit. Space tanker. Space tanker. I don't know why that one's so small. Space tank enters atmosphere. Space station Zebra. Space Station Starfield. This is the inside of the station. You can see the Starfield here. Space Station Mechanical Room. This is the other side of it. Space Station Mechanical Room 2. Space Station Diorama Wall Atmospheric Processing. Space Station Diorama with the 2 floors. Space Station Delta. There's the Space Station Control Room. Space Station Control Room 2. This is a space pirate ship bridge. Space pirates. Another picture of that space patrol ship made from a tumbler. Space Interceptor. This is the Space Hotel Horizon. Space Freighter underside view. Space Freighter side view. Space Freighter rear view. Engines. There's that other Space Freighter rear view. This is the other space freighter front view. I have a lot of space freighters, don't I? I didn't distinguish them, which I should have. Is that space freighter again? Front view. Space freighter Distant Hope. I gave that one a name. The cooler they are, the more likely they are to have a name. Here's the space freighter side view. Space freighter cargo ship, Yellow Star System. Space cargo ship top view. Space cargo ship maximum thrust. Space cargo ship maximum thrust. Space cargo ship logo with the shuttle. Space cargo ship leaving Altair 4. Space cargo ship deceleration thrusters. This is the front of the space cargo ship. Is that one that says Lufthansa on the side of it. Space cargo ship and fuel refining ship. Space barge top view. Space barge side view. Space barge rear view. And space barge front view. Here's a short range freighter. It goes from planet to planet. This is a sensor ship with shuttle. Scratch-built space shader. Easy for you to say. Scratch-built space freighter, full thrust. Side view. Front view. Returning home. There's Earth and the Moon. The retro space truck with cargo. retro spaceship. This is a pirate space yacht rear view. Pirate space yacht front view. Top view. Bottom view. Planetary patrol ship near a moon. Planet patrol ship. Planetary shuttle from the front. Planetary space cargo ship. Planetary shuttle underside. Planetary shuttle rear view. Planetary shuttle top view. Off-world colony hover ship side view. This is a Weyland-Yutani ship. Off-world colony hover ship front. Here's the top view. This one I call the Narwhal class planetary shuttle. Moon mining with moon buggy. Maximum turn and burn. Here's a Mars transport over Star City spaceport. Mars transport at Star City spaceport. I already saw that one. I think that's it. Hope you liked them. I'm out.